Rails, happy Friday. Today we're going to learn how to sign up for real-time activities in Flexisched. And I talked to you in your class meeting about this tool that we're going to be using to help you decide and choose and sign up for the activities that you want to do during the week during real time. So to get to Flexisched, you're going to need to open your Chromebook and open up a web browser. And to get to Flexisched, you're going to need to type in proctorhs.flexisched.net. Again, that's proctorhs.flexisched.net. And that should bring you to a screen that looks like this. You know you're in the right spot if you see our logo. And you're just going to simply just click sign in with Google. All right, so you're going to click that. It should bring you either right to Flexisched or it might ask you to choose your account. So if this asks you to choose your account, click on the account you're going to use to your school account to log into Flexisched. Some of you might go right to Flexisched from that login page. So once you click on this, or once you've done sign in with Google, it'll bring you to your home screen. Log into your Flexisched account, you should come to a screen that looks like this. The first thing you're going to notice is make sure that your name is correct up here. All right. So I'm using Aaron, made up name. But you're going to see your name, and then you're also going to see the week, the coming up week. So this is going to be where your schedule shows for real time once you're done scheduling here in Flexisched. All right. So notice I have nothing in my schedule yet. So if I want to see what's available, I scroll down here. All right, it's important that you go to this screen here and this drop down menu and click all, and then click Tuesday a couple times to bring up all the offerings in one spot. So you can see Tuesday, here's all the offerings in this first column, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right. And notice the teacher names on the side, okay, over here, so you know which teacher is in charge of that. Now, if you are a 9th or 10th graders, you are looking for everything that says B or has the letter B in front of it. Okay, that means it's the second half of the real time block. Okay, so you eat lunch first, then you go to real time, so the letter B is what you're looking for. So on Tuesday, you can pick from anything in this column that has the letter B in front of it. All right. Same thing on Wednesday. You're looking for the letter B. All right. Juniors and seniors, obviously, you're the opposite lunch or opposite real time. So you're looking for everything A. Juniors and seniors are looking for everything A. All right. So it's important that you remember that because you don't want to click on something that's the opposite one. So if I'm a junior or senior, I don't want to click on B and get registered for something in real time and go on the attendance list for that person and get marked absent. So it's important you pay attention to the A or B with that. The number here for each one means how many seats there are. Okay, so we'll talk more in a little bit in a few minutes about how to know how many seats are left. Okay, so as I look here now, if I'm looking at Tuesday now, if I want to schedule myself here for one of these club meetings, okay, I'm a 9th or 10th grader. Let's say I'm a freshman. Okay, I'm looking for everything B. So I look at, do I want to do a book club information? Not really. Do I want to get info on a 100-mile walking challenge with Mr. Knight? I don't know. Ooh, fishing club information with Mr. Solberg. That sounds interesting. I might want to learn more about that. So if I want to sign up for that, all I need to do is hover over it and click. And it asks me, you're attempting to schedule Mr. Solberg for Tuesday. All right. And if I hit OK, it schedules me in. All right. And so it'll reload. And if you scroll back to the top, you notice that Tuesday has Mr. Solberg, room 305, fishing club information. All right, so I'm scheduled into that. I'm on his attendance for that day, and he knows that I'm coming. All right, so now let's look at Wednesday. Okay, again, you want to go over here to the entries, hit all, and if I want to see them all, I click Tuesday a couple times to pull them back up again. All right, now again, I'm looking for B. So now there's a creative writing club with Mr. Hall, Gay Straight Alliance with Rochelle Cleary, Fantasy Football Club with Mr. Eichers. Hey, maybe I want to learn more about that. or Dungeons and Dragons, Mr. C. All right, I think I want to do Dungeons and Dragons with Mr. C. So I'm going to click on that and hit OK. And again, it says I'm successfully scheduled. So I'll go back to the top and I'll see that I have both Tuesday and Wednesday filled. Now I go to Thursday. Thursday again, I want to see everything. So every time you have to go click all so you can see them all, and then pull them back up to the top by clicking on Tuesday a couple times. Now I look down the Thursday column. All right, there's NFL Mainline with Mr. Edmonds. There's 100-mile walking challenge again. High school math league. Maybe I want to learn more about math league with Mr. Solberg. So if I click on that again, it'll say, ask me if I'm serious. And if I click yes, it'll schedule me in. And now I got 3 of my days filled. All right, and then Friday, same thing. Okay, click the entries to all. Okay, I can click any of these days, but really I can click Friday a couple times and it pulls them back up. Again, I'm looking for B because I'm a freshman. And let's see. I want to learn more about the coloring club. Okay, I just kind of want to sit and color posters that we can put around the school with Miss Baseflug in room S215. So 20 seats available. All right, and so I'm going to click on that, hit OK, and it says I'm scheduled in. So it's as easy as that. My week is scheduled. So I have 4 things, one each day. All right. And now on Mondays, or the first days of the week, during my time with my home-based teacher, they're going to call me up and not only look at my grades for where I'm at academically, but they're going to ask to see that I've signed up for 4 things for that week. And this is how you'll show them, is by showing them this screen, okay, that you are there. And notice these are all green. So when you're looking down here at the menu, right now everything's green because they're all club meetings. But you might start seeing that there's a purple, or I guess periwinkle. That stands for a reteaching or class support opportunity. So let's say you have a test coming up in chemistry and you're looking for like periwinkle with Mr. Smith. So you can go in and get some more support or reteaching on different concepts. The blue would be electives or choice or fun activities, maybe intramurals, things like that. The gray is just if you just need a place to go in and study and chill, just silent work time with your earbuds in or whatever. That's fine. Sometimes we'll have special things that will be orange. And then red means it's teacher assigned. So if a teacher needs to see you for some reason, they'll lock you in and it'll be red. So one of these days might be red with a teacher's name. Basically, with a description, maybe just saying, hey, I need you to come and make up a test, or I need to see you about your project or something like that. So all these colors mean something down here when you're looking for stuff. So what if I want to change something though? Let's say I signed up for Mr. Solberg on Tuesday, but I changed my mind. Well, I can do the same thing. I can just go back down here, click all, click on Tuesday, and now instead of Mr. Solberg, I'm going to do the Fitness and Nutrition Club with Mr. Dennis. So again, I just click that, hit OK, and it changes it for me up top. So now I have Mr. Dennis instead. Okay, so that's pretty simply how you do that. You can change stuff. Um, if you make a mistake, another way to do things, another way to schedule, if you already know kind of what you want to do or which teacher you want to be with, all right, you can pretty easily just go over here. Instead of going down here to the menu, you can go over here to the right to this little pencil. All right, so if I click on the pencil, it brings up all the days. All right, and let's say, I click here, it shows all the different teachers that have rail time at the time. So let's say I wanted Mr. Martin for sure. So I see that his candy making club still has 20 seats left. So this is the menu where it'll show you how many seats are left for each rail time. So if I want the candy making club, I click that. Now it changes it. If Wednesday I decide, I actually, instead of Mr. C, I want to go to the deck information. All right, and it changes it. So those are ways that you can make changes as well, or you can do this without doing the menu like we showed earlier. You can just go to this screen and just schedule in your stuff if you know which teachers you want to be with. If you're scheduled in and locked in by a teacher, it'll be right here. It'll say teacher request. It'll be lit up. All right, so you know that the teacher wants to see you. Sometimes they might put comments in this box, but then hit save here, and again, your schedule will be up here on the top, filled in. All right, now, as far as when you can do this, all right, it's not just on Monday. So every week on Friday, starting Friday morning, okay, you can go into Flexisched and look at the next week's offerings and start scheduling yourself. So if you want to make sure you get a seat in something specific, make sure you go in starting on Friday and start looking at what's available, okay, because you don't want to miss out. But you have to sign up for something, because if you don't sign up for something, your advisor is going to go in and assign you somewhere, and then you'll be on that person's enrollment. So they'll mark you absent if you don't show up. So again, this week, today through Monday, it's open to look through the different clubs and select one club each day to learn more about. Okay, and again, this is just during real time next week. So on Monday this coming week, your advisor will look to see that you're signed up for 4 things. So don't wait till then. You can even start right now. So with that being said, that's all we have for this. Hopefully this makes sense and it's pretty easy to use. If not, ask your advisor or come to the office and ask. Everyone, go Rails.